I just want to send out prayers to the ones that was lost. I could just never imagine the severity of the situation.
8 confirmed deaths and many injured and hospitalized. A lot of them were very young, the youngest being 14 years old. What went wrong? What happened at the Travis Scott concert? Travis Scott being one of the most popular rappers of all time, playing a major show, part of his Astro World tour in Huston, Texas, his home city and home state. That concert alone sold 50,000 tickets. To make matters worse, people had gotten past the barricades and security, joining the concert's crowd. This is way too many people even for an outside venue or arena. There was definitely not enough security for 50,000 people. Many people began to pass out at this performance because of how many people were there. With all those bodies and everybody breathing oxygen and air, of course 50,000 people plus the people who snuck in, it's no wonder why people began to pass out. And some of them could not breathe and died. That is a big problem. But that's not the full story, guys. And you might have heard this story. People were trampled, people were pushed towards the front of the stage, and there is total truth to that. But there were also people injecting some sort of drug into people's bodies. It's crucial to remember with 50,000 people, there are many good people as well as many bad involved in that crowd, and you don't know where you're going to fall between. You might be next to amazing people, but you might also fall against some serial killer or crazy person, and that might have happened during this incident. However, it's worth mentioning, the heat in Texas is always hot, regardless of the time of the year it is, and of course 50,000 bodies and the humidity alone could easily take someone's life. I think it's personally irresponsible for such a huge show to exist currently after the time of COVID, or during the time of COVID for that matter, because it's a lot of risk to people's health, in any way you look at it. Either way, 50,000 people is way too many for a venue. Even an outside show as big as the one that happened in Houston with the Travis Scott Astro World performance. It doesn't make sense. So what really is the problem here? We don't know how many people died due to a drug overdose, and we also don't know how many people died due to heat exhaustion, or being trampled, or any of the above. We don't know yet. The autopsies have not come back yet, and at this time it's a lot of speculation. But what is not speculation is how Travis Scott actually handled this incident. He stopped the show multiple times to basically tell the crowd, hey, chill out kind of deal, and to get certain people out of the way. The problem is there were dead bodies being served to the front of the stage, as well as a huge audience basically cheering to stop the show. But the show kept going until its completion. That is where the problem lies. Travis Scott no doubt will be facing this issue for quite a while to come. He's offered to pay for the funerals and the services for all the people who have passed on during his performance, which he should do. That's the smallest thing he could possibly do. They could sue him for everything he has. And honestly, they wouldn't be wrong for doing so. The 50,000 people plus is way too much. It's more than any security can possibly handle. There's not 50,000 security guards out there, and every person is kind of responsible for their own safety. This is an issue in the industry that needs to change. I know it's great to have all these ticket sales, and of course it makes big business, big money, but it's not the way of the future, guys. We need to change something about this because this is a major issue. As these concert sales get bigger and bigger and venues become larger and larger, and all these people start going to one place, we're going to see more stuff like this happen. So the fault doesn't fall 100% on Travis Scott. But that being said, companies like Epic Games and Fortnite do not want to promote Travis Scott any more or further due to incidents like this. And they've actually removed his basically iconic emote from the game due to this incident. They don't want the bad press, they don't want the bad media. A lot of people are not going to be touching this guy anymore. Travis Scott's going to have a hard career due to this incident. Of course, it may not be all his fault, as we understand, but the incident will always be caked in our minds. Dead bodies being served in the crowd is not acceptable, and nobody's going to forget that. That is insane. Now it's your turn to speak up. What do you guys think happened during this incident? Who do you think's at fault for all these deaths? Do you think Travis Scott himself is responsible? Do you think the venue? Do you think the ticket sellers are responsible? Who do you think is responsible in this incident? Let me know in the comment section down below. Is it all up to the person who went there that day? I don't know. Let me know in the comment section down below. You guys will not be censored, so say whatever you guys want to say. Guys, hopefully you did enjoy the video, and if you did, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know in the comment section down below. Did this video help you? And if it did, let me know. I'm curious. Anyways, guys, until next time, it's been Gamer Today.